am Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the 1500 subscriber hop and celebration for our dear lovely friend Scrappy Kathy. So there's a couple twists today. I decided to go live because I ran out of time. This is probably only going to be about an hour long because I do have to go to some doctor's appointments today. But I figured I could do this live relatively quickly. So I do want to welcome you all. Hello, Stacy. So I am doing this live because I ran out of time. So if you're catching this on replay, I will be talking to the people that are saying hello and chatting with me. So since we're celebrating Scrappy Kathy, there are two things. I pulled this beautiful layout of hers, which she did not too long ago for Happy Tuesday on 2/22/22, which was a hop that we had done. And I seen the cut file and I was like, hey, I have a cut file. So I have the Messy Stars 2 that was released in May 2021 by Confessions of a Paper Addict. So I'm going to go ahead and use that today. It's not going to be black, but that's going to be okay. I'm going to use it for this one photo. So I'm going to kind of tuck the photo down here under the stars, potentially, or maybe I'll flip the sketch and do it this way because there is a lot more going on there. Possibly going to do that. So we've got that to follow us. I have my stamp set here because hedgehogs are like a requirement when you're scraplifting Scrappy Kathy. Hello, Eve. Hello, Sue. And also, it's Calvin Ball month, and Kathy is like the queen of Calvin Ball, right? So she gave us a list of the Calvin Ball things, and if you want to play along for the rest of the month, that is the Scrap Happy organization. So these are all the things that I'm going to try to get onto my list. So we have Date Your Project, Vellum, Avocado, Camera, Washi, Cut File, Stamping, Birthday, Tropical Florals / Leaves, Stencil, Arrow, Cloud, Rainbow Shape, Frame, Star, Grid Paper, Butterfly, Heart, Ribbon, Die Cut, Flare, greater than 3 pp, which I don't know what that is. I really don't. Books, Reading, Disney, Glitter, Wood Veneer, Dinosaur, Coffee Tea, Typewriter, Font, Doily, Green, Memorabilia collected or saved, Airplane, Bee, Gold, Polka Dots, Enamel Dots, Blue and Yellow Together, Sunflower, Hedgehog, House, which that could be a porcupine, but I'm going with it's a hedgehog. I'm just saying. Hand-colored image, duck, speech bubble, music symbol, silver, puppy sticker, mouse, pineapple, elephant, handwriting, gnome, mushrooms, chipboard, 3D layered stickers, unicorn, snowflake, shamrock, dog, paperclip, sloth, or 10+ flowers. It is also, pattern paper. Thank you, Eve. The PB stands for pattern paper. It is also St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. I am Irish. And I don't have on any green, but it's still early for me, so it's fine. But I will eventually have on green because I'm going to be using green on my layout. So let's put that up there. And I've pulled these two, which I've got my whole bag over here of Stash Dive Tuesday stuff and the things that I randomly pull in for Scrapdom. So I have a whole big bag of stuff that I'm going to use. I'm going to map my photo in this. And I do have some grid paper right here, so let's just pull that out. It's grid on this side, so we'll map my photo in that as well. So first and foremost, let's get all this stuff out of the way. We're going to flip this one over. I know, right? I'm using it for the white cardstock. Who knew? Well, I knew. So in order to get the colors, I am just going to wing it. That's right. And I'm going to take the peeled paint, and I am just going to, there you go. I got green on now. We're just going to create the background. I don't know if Kathy created the background or not. I can't remember. It's been so long ago since I watched the video. So we're just going to pretend that she did. And if she didn't, well, that's fine too. So I am so happy to celebrate with Kathy today. She is such a wonderful friend of mine. We do a lot of collabs and hops together, and she is always making me laugh. The woman, I mean, Kathy, you have lived such a wonderful life that all the vacations and everything that you've done, I'm always just like, oh, wow, I want to be like that. I'm working towards it. I'm working towards it. All right, then we're going to go in with a fossilized amber. That didn't take long. Wait, what didn't take long? My list reading? Because I think it did. So now we're going to come in with fossilized amber and just kind of get this color on. I'm trying to gotta move my pad around. So you might hear some background noise because everyone is home. Sam's got a dentist appointment, so he'll be leaving not too long. Robbie's got a Robbie and me are going to the doctor's later. No, you're not wearing green. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, definitely. I told you it was going to be like moments before I did that. All right, so this is going to be the one I'm really good. I should have done this one last, and I would definitely be wearing a lot of green. Oh, that's an unfortunate turn of events. This is the one that leaked. I should have known. It's okay. Let's do something like that. I don't know. Boo. Leave it to Becky. Mess up immediately with the mixed media, right? Oh, goodness me. My abandoned coral leaked like really bad the way I used to store them. I used to sit them like this, and they're not supposed to do that. So this must have been like an uber super juicy pad, because none of them have ever done that. So now we got to try to fix that. Oh, goodness. But I think we can do it. I think we can. We can just really get this green down here, right? And then we'll just, kind of make it look like it was supposed to be like that. I feel like that covered really well, actually. Kind of impressed with that. Yeah, that was kind of a mistake, though, Sue. I mean, I agree that, embellishment opportunities and all, but that one was kind of a mistake. That was definitely, I knew it was leaking. I knew it was, and so that's okay. We'll just come in there really heavy, and you can kind of barely see it. Okay, so this we need to put to the side because I'm going to end up with that all over me. And let's use my Brutus Monroe stamp cleaner, the Squeaky Clean, to clean my desk. All right. Boop. Otherwise, we're going to have lots everywhere. It did cover well. Yeah, I know. That was I mean, you can still see it up close. You can see that, but I feel like we could manipulate this in many different ways. Right. I'm telling you, I'm going to have a mess. That was not my brightest idea. So how are you guys today? I have the day off from work. Got some doctor's appointments to attend to. Yay for doctor's appointments. Not excited. I don't like going to the doctor. And then we've got some tomorrow. Okay, so this is how I used to adhere my stuff. I don't really do that anymore. I kind of just sandwich them into different things for the Confessions of a Paper Addict, which is pretty much the only cut files that I have. And I'll just take my little tool and choo-choo-choo. I'm glad you are well. All right. So I want to back it in that, but I want a lot of things in life, apparently. Yeah, this is like an impromptu live. I had all intentions, but I'm behind. And actually, I texted Miranda today and I was like, okay, I will have our video up later. And she was like, that's next Thursday. And I was like, sweet, I'm ahead. Then she's like, wait, there's 5 Fridays. We are supposed to do Paw Your Way. She's like, let's just do it next Thursday so that neither one of us is behind. I'm like, that sounds like a fabulous idea. So this is the only video that I have to get up today. I will not have one for Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches because I just don't want to be that under the gun. So I'm just going to skip one day, which is totally fine. I was trying to figure out how to combine it with this one, but it's just not going to work. So it's okay if I don't have 42 videos up a day. I am fully aware of that. And I am, I am reeling it back in because I just making sure my design teams and my members are fully taken care of, and all the little extra things will be after that. So let's find something in my life. I've got a lot going on. I've got a lot going on around this desk right now. All right. Whoop, hit the camera. All right, I'm going to highlight the stuff off as I use it. So, that was not stamping, but I do have, where was the grid paper? This is just probably too, oh, right there. And we're going to get a star on there because I've got the star cut file. But I mean, to be fair, I just started. 10 plus flowers. I think I'm going to, since I'm going to back everything. Well, I was kind of hoping that was going to work. It will that way, though. We'll piece it together. It's been kind of a week, and I'm kind of glad that the work part of it is over. Now we just got to deal with all the personal stuff that comes with, being alive. My husband says it's because we're getting old. I told him speak for himself. I ain't getting old. So I don't know if you guys are, I'm sure everyone is already members of ScrappyKathy's fabulous YouTube page. She does real time all the time. I love that. Absolutely love that. She is such a wonderful, extraordinary woman. And I know she is well over 1,500 now, and I would love to see her be over 2,000 by the end of the day. Would that be cool? I think we can do it. We can band together. We need some really good happy news lately in the world, right? So let's go for it. All right, so all I'm going to do is just cut off a little bit of this. I know, here, look at me saving scraps. So I just really need to get that about right here. Just somewhat kind of match it up. So that when I do this, you can't tell. And this is a fabulous trick that the lovely Laura Alberts taught me. In one of her videos, she does it all the time, and I'm like, oh, that is genius. Like, just genius. And I'm just going to trim off another little piece so that I cannot end up gluing this to anything. Because that's bound to happen. Bound to happen. All right. So this is what we're going to do here. I think we can get 10 plus flowers in all of these. So we are going to use, let's see. Okay. The flowers to back just the stars. So I've got my good glue. This is the Art Glitter Glue in my fine liner bottle. And I just run a very small bead all the way around. the area that I'm going to back. Now I know that everybody does cut file backing differently. I have tried numerous times to trace inside, outside, and then cut, and man, it's user error, you guys. I can't do it. I've accepted it. This seems to work just fine for me. I actually think this is the easiest way and the less amount of work, to be honest. Because you just glue it right on here. Here comes Sam. And then you stick it down. I'm live, but it's okay. Are you going to the dentist? Yeah. All right, I'll see you when you get home. What? What? I love you. Okay. Same place as always, baby. Think no cavities, no cavities. Sorry. So then I do give that just a minute to dry. And we'll just come right here and we'll put a little glue on this one. I always just do like a big rough cut. Yeah, sorry, Sam's going to the dentist. I did just say that. He's got to leave and go. He cracks me up, though. Same place as always? Yes, it hasn't moved. If they're not there, then I don't know. And then I trim that one out, and then we're going to get these two on there. And hopefully this will knock out my 10 plus flowers. I'm thinking. And a couple more pieces of my stash used up. This is everything that, this is like the big bag of everything that I use in Stash Smash Saturday and Stash Dive Tuesday. So it's kind of where, and so basically it's just where everything goes when it's used up. A collection, or I don't really want to put it back into my stash because I'm trying to change all of that around so I don't have so much. All right, put the lid back on that. And now we come in with my little bitty guys, and I'm just going to trim that off real quick. So what else is new? Bee is healing nicely. I mean, she still has to have surgery, but she's able to jump. It's really funny, though, to watch her. I mean, I guess it's not funny because I'm a mean, horrible doggy mom, apparently, but it's her back leg. So she's trying, when she jumps, she really thinks about it because she's really trying to figure out how she can just lift off with just one leg. Because when you're kind of chunky, that's apparently pretty hard to do. So, but she's been good. She seems to be making it just fine. I always trim off excess too. That's what I'm doing there because I don't like to have too much. And if you see, I'm just angling my scissors and getting it down. The glue is dry, but not like uber dry. Yes, B, I was talking about you. Oh, she's gone. Oh my God. So today I went out to talk to my husband and she came with me. And she ran. Like she was running and I was like, yay. And then as soon as she walked into the garage where my husband was, she started limping. I'm like, oh my God, you're faking. He's like, what? I'm like, she's faking. He's like, no, she's not. My baby is hurt. And he started babying her and I'm like, oh, she's faking. And she just kept looking at me like, shut up. Daddy's being nice. I was like, this is wrong. Yeah, so my dog's kind of faking it around her dad. Yeah, so that's where we're at. We're knowing Bee's kind of faking. Like she's getting a lot better on 3 legs, you know, and she's starting to try to use the other leg. But they said that would happen because once it starts to heal and, you know, calcify around the tendon, she'll have more mobility. But obviously surgery is still definitely recommended because a dog that's torn an ACL, which is a CCL in a dog, just in case anybody want to know. I didn't care, but my vet told me all about it. they're prone to tear the other one too. And if you have a dog with 2 torn ACLs, even though they're like kind of healed on their own, which they won't really, even though, like, you know, basically you have a dog with arthritis, they can't walk upstairs, and I won't do that to my dog. Like, you can tell she's disgusted with the world because we haven't been letting her jump on the bed and stuff. Like, we'll pick her up and put her in places. But so every night before bed, Robbie and B play the chase B around the bed game, which is quite comical for me. I just stop her. I'm like, stop. And she stops, and I put her on the bed. Like, I'm not going to chase you around the bed. But she wants to do it, and she's mad that we're doing it. So then she's all disgusted and, like, rolls her eyes and snarls at us. You know, just disgusted. So, yeah. So this does take some time, but I did want to leave everything in. I didn't want to do anything beforehand. Some people do get a little, they want, not do get a little, they like to see the whole process, and I understand that. It's just sometimes time. Yeah, she does know how to get sympathy. I mean, I ratted her out. He thinks it's funny, but he's not. He's like, no, my poor little... I'm like, dude, don't baby the dog. The dog is playing you like a fool. And he's like, yeah, I know. And he's the one that always aggravates her. That's probably why she's like, no, Dad's not aggravating me. He's not pulling my whiskers. He's not pulling my ears. Which, to be fair, he doesn't pull them. He just kind of... She just doesn't like it. Well, apparently she does like it because she wants to go back for more. I've brought her bed back in the craft room, so she's hanging out with me right now. She doesn't like to sit still very long. Even my son was like, I don't understand, which I said the same thing to my husband. I'm like, she's sitting on her hurt leg. Like, I don't guess I understand why, but... And he's like, because it's the only spot that gives... Ow! I just stabbed myself. It gives her relief. So I had some glue in those areas, so I just kind of cut it out so that I can get in here and trim this part off. I just use my little pin blade knife. And then we're going to come in and just trim the rest of them off. That can go, see, this way, to me, I don't think this takes as long as trying to, like, trace it and cut it and measure it and then glue it and get it back on there perfectly. And this, I just have it on where I want it already, and we're done. So then we'll go to this little guy. And I mean, these are stars, so they're relatively easy to cut out, right? And I don't like to have, like I said, all that extra, like all of this hanging down here, so I usually just do that. Then I don't have to worry about trying to work around, like, scraps and stuff. So, and you just gotta be careful so you don't cut the cut file. And usually when I hurry, or I'm not taking my time or, like, paying attention, I always cut the cut file. But you just glue it back together, nobody knows. So yeah, so everybody will be playing along today, and I will have them listed down below. When I finish with the video, I will add the tag for everyone playing with Kathy's subscriber hop. It's a pretty big milestone. I mean, it's like, you know, the coveted 1,000 is the one that really gets you, because that's when... And it's funny because it's like, it's when you feel like you're a real YouTuber is when you hit 1,000, because in case you don't know, 1,000 is when you get to monetize your channel. So once you have 1,000 viewers and so many watch hours, you can, you know, sign up and get approved, you know, to have, for the ads that play, then you get money off of them. I mean, the ads play regardless, whether you're monetized or not. So, but then once you start, like, creeping up into, like, get around 1,500, then you're like, wow, people really like me. You know, and then obviously you just keep growing because you're, you know, awesome like Kathy. But yeah, and I got some flare pulled. I've got that stamp set, which has hedgehogs. I'm pretty sure they're porcupines. But you know what? We're going to call them hedgehogs because that's where I'm going, right? So yeah, if you guys want to leave comments, I mean, we can chat. That's fine. Or I can just ramble on about nothing. That's totally cool too. Are you guys scrapping? You just kind of hanging out? Sue, I think you're babysitting, aren't you? Yes. I feel like we had that talk. And you're on grandma duty, which is the best duty. At least my mom says so. I was trying to explain it to my husband the other day. I'm like, because when you're a grandparent, he's like, well, it's just easier to talk to your grandparents. I'm like, no, it's because grandparents are better. And let's be honest, you know, being a grandparent gives you the opportunity, you know, because when your kids are little, you know, like most of us, you know, unless you're filthy rich, you had to work, you know, so you work, you have to keep up with the housework, you have to do things, you know, so you don't always are able to give your children 100% of the time, right? But grandkids are like makeup, you know, so you treat them the way that you wish you had the time to have treated your children because you're, you know, probably retired or you have a lot of, you know, you have different, you're just at a different stage in your life. So your grandkids are more, not so much more important to you, but kind of more important to you. I mean, you love your kids, but grandkids are just special. Because they're like your creations. You know, you created your kids, but look what they created. Because you're always proud of what your kids create. That's my thought process. I could be wrong. I'm not a grandparent. Yesterday, maybe some tomorrow. Okay, so not today. All right, so now we can get rid of all of those. And let's count and see if we got 10 plus flowers. Then I can knock another one off of Kathy's list. I'm sure I do, though, right? We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah, we got 10 flowers in that. 10 plus flowers. Bam. Oh, I have sloths behind me, too. All right, so now I feel like if we take this thing and I just reverse it from the way that Kathy had it and get it like this, maybe? No, because then I think it highlights that. I feel like it highlights that. So, oh, goodness gracious me. So let's do this. We're just going to go the opposite of what Kathy did. And I'll put some kind of nice embellishment down here. I finished my mixed media 2 layout this morning. And hopefully we'll get a couple of 30 days layouts done. And I have 30 pounds of chicken to cook for church. Holy moly. You're making soup. That's a lot. That's a lot of chicken. We making chicken and dumplings? Chicken noodle soup? What kind of chicken? I gotta know. What are you guys making? So I've been watching the Great British Bake Off. I know, right? I started it in 2020 and then I've just been going back and watching it here and there and I'm kind of watching it again. I told my husband, like, I want to make bread. He was like, okay. I'm like, well, yeah, but I want you to help me. He's like, okay. Rob's pretty much good for anything like that. So we're going to start making bread. I'm like, they just make it look so good. I'm like, obviously they're bakers, so they know what they're doing. And we won't, but that'll make it even more fun for us. And he happened to agree. So Rob's pretty cool like that. All right, so I do want to tuck this like under there. The one thing with doing your background like this, though, is it doesn't dry. I mean, eventually I'm thinking it's going to be a little drier, but it's not at the current moment. So you gotta be just a tad careful. Maybe we'll bring this little guy out to use as my little buffer. Okay. Date your project. I can do that later. A vellum, avocado, camera, a washi. We got a washi somewhere. Just see, does this match? Just randomly grabbed washi. Sure, it matches my shirt. We'll just stick some washi right there. There you go. Boom. washi. I wonder, there was a cut file. Look at me. It's like the next thing up. There's a lot going on. Okay. So now we want to, let's do some of these little stamped guys. I know we need an elephant, and we need my little hedgehogs. These don't even have the hoochamajigger on it. Chicken corn noodle. Chicken leg quarters. The cooking isn't bad. It's the picking apart that, ugh. Yeah, I don't really like to cook, but I'm going to make bread. I know. I'm quite the little conundrum sometimes. So let's see. Let's see if we can get them both on that little random piece I just cut off, because it's white on the back. And I kind of treated that like a polymer stamp, and I don't think you're supposed to do that. So it'll be fine. Beautiful, beautiful stamping, Becky. I like polymer stamps, but I like the squishiness of the rubber stamps. I just can't see through the rubber stamp. That's the problem. All right, one more. Beautiful. Love my life. All right. If you can hear my dog snoring, I apologize. She has no boundaries. She cares nothing. She did just take a painkiller, so. All right, so, oh, that knocked out 3. Oops. Because the stamping was on there. And those 2 things. I have to put things away or I'm going to be disorganized. So, I still need that. But, there was an elephant. And a hedgehog. And stamping. Look at me go. Okay. Oh, and a mouse. There's a mouse in that too. Oh, what? I know I seen mouse. Mouse. Sorry, got really excited. Yeah, Shannon's dogs do snort. She's really far away from the microphone though. But I mean, I can hear her. Although she's, yeah, those bulldogs, they do snore. Pit bulls, a little bit, but nothing like a bulldog. My brother used to have bulldogs. So, I think we're just going to leave the little mousey and the elephants together. I'm just going to roughly fussy cut around the 2 guys. How are we doing on time? Pretty good. Okay. That guy's done. I think I've got all my, the only thing I think I'm waiting for on like outstanding orders is my pre-orders from A Cherry on Top, which is the new Vicky Booten's line and the new Paige Evans line. But they're so fun and bright and cheerful that I was like, those are going to Vacation 2022, which is so close. I'm really excited, and we're going to put the elephant down here because I am going to cover up that little thing. And let's put the little hedgehogs feel like we can tuck them right there somewhere. So yeah. Okay. I'm using this paper as a bit of a you know what I'm trying to say, so I don't get my fingers all inky. Yep, Shannon's dogs do snore pretty much. But they're so cute. Doggies is cute. Alright, now we can go into our big bag of fun. There might even be some vellum in here, to be honest with you guys. I haven't the slightest. This is just like everything that I shove in a bag. Alright. So we don't really want any pink, so I know I can start getting rid of some of this stuff right away. Is there anything with wood veneer? Oh, there is. Boom. So let's see. We'll do wood veneer. Is there a chipboard? I don't know if that's going to go, but we're going to figure out what to do with it. So, oh, we have these wood veneer flowers. No. We're going to use those little banner pieces and this little banner guy here. Kind of spread those around so we have three. I don't want it to have anything on that one. Okay, excuse me, mess. So let's just kind of get this on here. And then we can kind of keep going until we think the layout is done. And I'm just going to add 3 little banner pieces around, or 3 little wood veneer pieces right around the page, just to beef up my clusters. And I think we're going to connect it somehow. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like I can maybe, I don't know, that doesn't look right. So maybe we don't use this third one, but it's fine. Oh, Lord. But we've got wood veneer on there. I could have used a dinosaur cut file. I know puffy stickers is a thing, so since we've got the stars, let's put a moon. Let's just kind of maybe stick him right there. And I'll stick this little guy right up here. So there's puffy stickers. I know I've seen puffy stickers somewhere. Now, I've never actually played with Calvin ball. I think we're going to use that there. But let's see if there's anything else that we can throw in here first. Maybe, yep. I'm really just trying to work with covering up that pink mess. Hi, Paula! I'm not very good at random, but I did join Calvin ball for the fun of it. It is interesting. Yes, I agree. Like, I've never played along either. I mean, I do the Scrapdom. Wait, that's blue and yellow. I got blue and yellow together. That worked perfectly. Look at it just all coming together, you guys. I know there was chipboard somewhere right here. Disney. Haha. I've got like stuff everywhere. We almost had a collapse. We almost had a craft a lunch. We're going to use one of these little wooden Disney heads. That way I'll have 3. I think I want to use the little broke one too so I can hide his ear. Is there acetate? No, there's vellum. I don't remember if I've seen acetate. If you guys see acetate on the list. Yeah. So let's put this little guy down here. And we'll hide his broken ear. When I got him, he had a broken ear. And I don't even remember where I got these at. So we'll just kind of, well, maybe not put him there, but I'll stick something right here to cover his ear. Maybe? I don't know now. I got to try to figure that out because I've already got glue there and it's got to go there, right? I mean, I guess not, but I'll have to find something else to put there. I feel like we can just layer that guy up on there. Let's do that. Why not? Let's just go for it. Make it look like it's planned. Maybe probably shouldn't try to use the broken ear guy, right? So let's just bring that in right there. So we got Disney now. I keep losing it. We do have three. Hey, we got 3 pattern papers. Because I've got the 2 behind the picture and the 1 behind the cut file. Look at that. Here's some gold glitter. Let's pop this down here as well. Yes, let's do this because gold and glitter is a thing. They're both on there. See, that's how I try to do things. I look for things like when you have a list to knock out several at a time, right? So we can, put this right here because that has like nothing to do with what we got going on in life. But I seen gold and I seen glitter. All right, so there's still left, date your project. We can do that. We'll just do that real quick. That way I won't forget to do it. Let's just grab a gray. And right here underneath the elephant, let's just put July 2021. I mean, it's not like we aren't going to know. It's hard for me to do random, but every once in a while it feels good to put a llama and a bicycle on a layout. It does. I don't remember. I say I didn't either, but I was thinking that either it was vellum. But they do change. I do know that everything changes. We do have a die cut on there already, so that will work. That little flare was a die cut, or that little banner was a die cut. Avocado camera, birthday, tropical, florals, and leaves. Actually, those are tropical in that, are they not? Would you guys agree that those are tropical leaves? Because it was a tropical paper. I'm going for it. It's already in there. But I don't know, I don't know if you can count them like that. I don't know. I mean, I'm not playing around with cotton ball. I'm just trying to help out a friend. Oh, I have a cloud on there too. Look at me. Butterfly heart ribbon. I don't know. I don't know about some of these things now. All right, let's just keep going, seeing what we have in my pile here. Really, honestly, I try to do the random, but it's got to make sense in my head too. Does that make sense? Like it's got to make sense. And that's like really hard for me with the random bits. Like, I can make the elephant and the mouse work because it's like the mommy and the baby, the mommy and the baby, and the mommy and the baby, and the mommy. So I can make that in my head work. But, I mean, our happy place, that's kind of fun. Let's stick that right down here. Thank you, Sue. Thank you. That's what I thought. And like I said, I don't even know if that's how Calvin Ball is done. I might be completely wrong. Now that I think about it, I feel like you can only use one thing for one thing. But, I mean, technically, I'm not playing with Calvin Ball. Okay, so look at that. Oh, come on, focus. That's typewriter letter, right? Is that typewriter font? What do you guys think? To me, that looks like a typewriter font. And I did learn how to type on a word processor. This is the best version of me. Doesn't matter. I'm going to use that because that kid right there is the best version of me. And it's got an arrow on it. So, let's put that there. Live life loud. I mean, that's like my motto. It really annoys people, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's crooked. Thank you, guys. I mean, it did to me. Let's see. Let's stick good vibes right there. Oh, come on. Because the little elephant now has popped up and he doesn't want to stay. So, stay. All right. So that takes care of... Oh, and we have handwriting because I hand wrote my date. And where's that typewriter font at? Right here. And there was an arrow somewhere. Arrow. Because there's a little arrow right there. These things I'm not going to use. Let's see. No. No. I mean, give a dog a bone. It does say dog on there, but that's a little bit of a stretch, even for me. Random little lady. I like Dreamer. Let's see. Home is where your dog is. See, this is like just a bunch of random stuff that I have around. What I'm liking is it making me dig into my stuff more. Yes, 100%. I totally love that I'm digging into things so much more. Because that's my goal this year, is I just want to get this stuff used up and out of my room. Now I know this is a random bit, but there is tea somewhere. Coffee tea, so got that done as well. Let's see. So many random things. I mean, like, I always watch Kathy and I'm like, oh, I love how it just comes together, but it just doesn't work that way for me. I'm like, no. And then I'm like, yes. And then I'm like, no. And then I'm like, what did I do? Type thing. Just saying. Hearts is on there, and I already got gold. I was like, oh, but I already did that. Oh, come on. So let's sprinkle some of these little hearts around. Come on. Sprinkle some of the hearts around. That doesn't want to stick. So we're going to make it stick. Just treat these like they're little enamel dots. But I am going to come in with some enamel dots, I think, too. Because, well, that's on the list. It's on the list. And these are all different fun colors. But I'm trying to pull in, you know, all the colors from around the layout. But yeah, you guys, honestly, I'm really excited to use up stash. I have got so much in these little random bags and bins and containers and just weirdness everywhere, and I don't use it. So I was talking to Sarah Scraps, and at the end of the year, all of these little places, whatever is, all of the things, whatever is not used, is definitely, we're getting rid of it at the end of the year, anything that didn't get used, because clearly I've been pushing myself all year to make it, and 3 months in, I've made quite a dent. Like, I have used up a lot of stuff, and I've been pulling things from all over the place, and monitoring my spending, and just all around using things up. Hey, before you leave, give me a kiss. The ladies love you anyway.
Are they on there?
Yeah. Well, they're not like live. I'm live. They're just kind of sitting here talking. You can say hi.
On camera.
You're not on camera. You can just, they're not going to know. No one will know. It's
What
right
do you
here.
mean they're not live? I don't understand.
I'm lying. They're not lying.
Oh.
They're talking
Oh,
to me.
they're mood? Okay. I see.
He gave me a kiss.
Oh, my goodness. You were just craving attention.
I love you.
Yeah. For now.
Well, yeah. Maybe not later. Just playing. All right. So none of this. I apologize for that. That was just uncalled for, wasn't it? He's a good boy. No, actually, that was my husband. Sam already left. Sam gave me a kiss too. He just wouldn't let me say it out loud. They know who's the boss in this house. It's B. Treasuring this moment. That might work. Oh, I could have used that. That was Disney. This is like random life galore. I got some random rub-ons. So we made it through that whole thing, and I feel like I really thought I had some vellum in here, but I must have used that on a layout. I would have never yelled out loud that Sam gave me a kiss because he might have punched me in the head. Probably would have never got a kiss from him again. And he's not here now, so he'll never know that I told you guys. I'm going to put on a few of these little candy pieces because why not? Everything else on here is a little random. Just kind of popping them around. Nope. All right. I need enamel dots. I mean, I don't need them, but I want them. Let's see if we can use up the rest of these little guys down here. I gotta be careful. That thing is gonna forever bother me. All right. Just... I mean, I get it's at a weird angle, but... Oh, come on. Why are you not... So we're just gonna sprinkle these around. Oh, these little guys are gonna be fabulous to pick up. And they're not really glued down. Like this would just stay. These little guys are so teeny. All right. Those are more like pearls, not enamel dots. So I don't know if that's gonna count. All right, we're gonna have to come in. Hello, Marta. Good afternoon. I didn't know what time it was. I'm gonna finish just in time to go to a doctor. Well, to get ready to go to a doctor's appointment. All I gotta do is, put on some like makeup. Let's be honest. All I gotta do is put on some eyeliner. No, mascara. Okay. It's got the good glue. All right. So I think that's gonna do it, you guys. So just to match you, I've got green on my hands now too. Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff going on here, Eve. It's life, right? That's just how we roll. All right, let's put that back. I threw something somewhere. It'll be fine. I don't know what it was. All right, so we got date your project. There is no vellum. There is not an avocado. But, I mean, that's kind of avocado green, so we might be able to move that in there. It's almost evening here. Need to go cooking, but don't want to. Yeah, I don't like to cook either. There is no camera on there. We did get washi, a cut file, and stamping. No birthday. I did get tropical florals and leaves. No stencil. I did get an arrow, a cloud, no rainbow shape, no frame. I've got a star and grid paper, no butterfly. I did end up getting a heart. Zoop. No ribbon, got die cut. Oh my goodness. I forgot the most important part of life. Dottie Ball Flare. So let's put let's grab some of these fun abstracty color ones that I've got from Dottie About Flare. That one's too pink. Oh, come on. Let's see. I don't know if any of these are going to work. Maybe we'll have to come over here a little bit. I really want to use that, but I don't think it's going to work. Very. Oh, you know what? That's... oh, I'm digging that too. Hold on. Yeah, okay. And then we're going to do yellow. Let's do that. Okay, look. But I got more. I got more. So, after this, we should be done. Let's get these on here. So we've got Flare along with Butterfly and Snowflakes. I know, right? How crazy is that? So we're going to get us kind of tone it. Oh, I never put this on there anywhere. How come you guys didn't tell me that? We're just going to go ahead and stick it right over here. So there you go. So we are going to put one flare in each of the clusters, but I'm toning on toning. That just sounded weird. The little bitty, I feel like that looks good. Oh, thank you, Eve. Yeah, it was fun. Mostly had to do it because I didn't have a video and I didn't want to not have a video for Kathy. So I was like, yeah, we're just going to go live. That seemed to work the other weekend when I was that far behind. All right. So moving that up, we now have a butterfly, bam, on the flare, bam. I know I saw in a snowflake. Okay. So I got a die cut. I now have flare. I have 3 pattern papers. I don't have books or reading. I got Disney on there. I got glitter on there. I got wood veneer on there. I did not get a dinosaur. I did get coffee or tea. I got the typewriter font on the little things. Oh, we got green on there. I didn't get a doily. I do not have any memorabilia. No airplane, no bee, but she's in the room, so we're going to just kind of give myself half a point. I do have gold on there. Do I have polka dots anywhere? I do have polka dots on that little chipboard sheet right there. Enamel dots. I have these little guys. I got blue and yellow together on that little banner back there. There is no sunflower. There are the little hedgehog guys. A hand-colored image, negative. I do not have a duck. I do not have a speech bubble. I do not have a musical symbol. There is no silver to my immediate knowledge. No. I have puffy stickers and a mouse. No pineapple, but I have an elephant. Handwriting is here. No gnome. No mushroom. Chipboard. 3D layered stickers are not on there. No unicorn. I've got the snowflake on the flare. No shamrock, but it is St. Patrick's Day, so could be a half point as well. No dog, no paperclip, no sloth, but 10 plus flowers. So, I mean, if you give yourself a point for everything, what I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I feel like that's pretty good for me. Beautiful layout. Becky, so glad you were live. This is always fun. Thank you, Sue. And thank you guys all so much for hanging out with me. Here is my scrap lift of the lovely and fabulous and talented and beautiful Scrappy Kathy. Here is her original. Oh, I even had those flyers. So we've got this going on. I did kind of flip it and put the photo up there, but that's just because I had a lot of empty space on that photo. I do love this, and this is one more in the books for my 2021 vacation album, which is like 4 or 5 now. We don't even want to count. I will have everybody linked down below who is playing along today, and yeah, that's going to do it, right? So I do appreciate you guys. Don't forget to go check out Kathy and give her some love. And if you're not subscribed to her, please do. And I will see you guys later with another video. Bye.